This is a bit of an unboxing of the kit that came for the upcycling project. So that was supplied by Microchip, and what we have here is a SAM E51 Nano Curiosity Nano evaluation kit, which I've soldered on the headers and plugged it into this base card, which is a Curiosity Nano base for click boards. So these are 3 click sockets here and an expansion socket down here, and they sent 2 click boards with it. So this one is an SD card slot, which will go there, and this one is an audio clickboard, which has an MP3 player on it, and it can also record audio. And they didn't send a third one, so I built a third one, which is an interface for a display, which is this connector, and it will also interface to my AIM65 through a serial port here, and a keypad on this upper connector, and that plugs in here. So that's going to be the little kit that came for the upcycling project. The display is going to be this 4-line by 20 character LCD. Right now it's just running a demo program to show that, just to see if it works. It has on the back of it an interface for I2C, which is what we will be using to interface to this Curiosity Nano. So the Curiosity Nano, the SAM 51 E51 is a Cortex M4 with about 1 megabyte of flash and 256K of RAM. This card has a lot of I/O, which I really like. It's like 56 pins, 28 on each side, plus a few other connectors on top here. But they bring out I think 15 analog channels and lots of serial I/O, which is what's being interfaced through these click ports. So it's going to be interesting. Now, unfortunately, this kit didn't arrive until last week, or this week actually, just the week just passed, and there's only less than a week left to the deadline for this project, so it's really going to be a scramble to try and cobble something together in time for the deadline. And of course, I should be spending this whole week just doing my wrap-up blog for the project, but I'm going to have to try and get something working with this very interesting microcontroller, and it's going to be useful in the future as well because it's got extensive I/O that I like. But what I had planned to do was have this device with the display and a keypad operate as a external storage, mass storage device for my AIM65, which is a very old computer, but it doesn't have much in the way of mass storage. It used to use a cassette tape recorder, which are kind of super obsolete by now. So I was planning to use an SD card, and because the tape recorder used audio to record the programs and the data from the AIM65, it just modulated audio tones to store digital data. I was thinking I could use this analog recorder to just record the same signals that the tape recorder would have recorded. But because this was so late in coming, I've kind of changed my mind about what I really want to do there, and I was planning to just interface through the serial port of that device. It has a teletype interface, which is kind of interesting. And we can use this module to basically as a terminal to input data from a terminal instead of trying to use audio tones. But I'm not sure we can get that done in a week, and also the final blog, we'll just see how far we get.